What up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Monday, May 15th, 2017, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's REYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. I hope everyone had a great Mother's Day weekend. Maisie Williams and Anya Taylor-Joy have signed on to star in the upcoming X-Men spin-off film New Mutants from director Josh Boone. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Williams from Game of Thrones is set to portray Scottish X-Men character Wolfsbane, who can transform into a wolf and is struggling to reconcile her religious beliefs, while Taylor-Joy from Split and The Witch will be seen as Magic, a sorceress who uses teleportation discs to travel and is the sister of mutant Colossus, who recently appeared in Deadpool. The film, written by Boone and his writing partner Kenneth Lee, is set to begin production in July and will be released on April 13, 2018. Simon Kinberg and Karen Rosenfeld are producing. New Mutants follows a young group of teenage mutants and will also include characters such as Mirage, a Native American who can create illusions, Cannonball, a Kentucky native, Sunspot, who can absorb sunlight, and Warlock, an alien being who can shape ships. Williams had previously shared her desire to star in the X-Men film, noting in April 2016, "I would absolutely love to be a part of it and to be part of the Marvel family." A trailer for Top of the Lake China Girl starring Elizabeth Moss, Gwendoline Christie, and Nicole Kidman is now available for viewing online. The BBC Two and Seesaw Films production is to premiere at France's Cannes Film Festival later this month. It is scheduled to air on Sundance TV in the United States in September after it was broadcast on Britain's BBC. The plot synopsis explains Top of the Lake China Girl is a crime mystery story that finds Detective Robin Griffin recently returning to Sydney and to try to rebuild her life. When the body of an Asian girl washes up on Bondi Beach, there appears little hope of finding the killer until Robin realizes China Girl did not die long. Robin looks for the investigation to restore herself, but her problems are personal. Haunted by a daughter given up at birth, Robin desperately wants to find her, yet dreads revealing the truth of her conception. But her search to discover China Girl's identity will take her into the city's darkest recesses and closer than she could have imagined to the secrets of her own heart. China Girl is the second season of the Jane Champion created Top of the Lake television drama. Thursday's trailer shows Moss's Griffin meeting her young adult daughter, played by Champion's real-life child, Alice Engert, and the girl's adopted mother, played by Kidman. Christie plays a police officer helping Griffin on her latest case. Aidan Gillen says he was confident Guy Ritchie could breathe new life into the King Arthur legend after he successfully helmed two Sherlock Holmes blockbusters. Co-starring Gillen, Charlie Hunnam, Jaimin Hinsu, Eric Bana, Jude Law, and Asher Burgess Frisbee, the action-fantasy film King Arthur, Legend of the Sword is now in theaters. Ritchie's version of the oft-told tale sees Hunnam's Arthur raised in the medieval brothel with no knowledge of his royal bloodline after the murder of his monarch father. Arthur works as a gangster on the streets of Londinium until he one day pulls a magical sword from a stone and is forced to face his destiny. Gillian plays Goose Fat Bill, a new friend who tried to help Arthur on his quest. Asked by UPI in a recent phone interview what he initially thought upon hearing Ritchie wanted to tackle Arthurian lore, Gillian said he thought the match of man and material made perfectly sense. The 49-year-old Irish actor recalled, "I wasn't that surprised actually. I may have been, but if I hadn't seen the Sherlock Holmes films, 2009 Sherlock Holmes and 2011's Sherlock Holmes A Game of Shadows, but having seen the Sherlock Holmes films and clocking what he had done there with taking a well-known or well-loved tale or series of tales and making it into something peppy and fun and fast and a kind of an irrelevant take on it. Although it's not irreverent, yes, but those stories are entertainment for the masses. So I thought he did a pretty good job, actually, of reinvigorating it. So I didn't think it was that unusual and particularly undoable. I thought he'd do a good job taking an age-old English myth and making it contemporary, if you like, or putting a contemporary energy into the way it is filmed and the way it's acted and the way it's edited, how it looks, how it sounds, and putting that kind of male camaraderie that is exclusively not male, but it's what he does. The central relationships in his films tend to be about guys more than they are about women or about gangs. And a take on this, with Arthur being a street kid or an urchin coming up from the streets, is pretty him, and I think it works. Gillian will soon be seen in the new season of Game of Thrones and Peaky Blinders. In a related story, Charlie Hunnam addressed rumors that he's next in line to portray British film spy James Bond Thursday on Conan. The actor said to host Conan O'Brien when asked about potentially taking over the role, "I can say two things. I'm English and I look devilishly handsome in a suit." The Son of Anarchy alum then continued, "I can say three things. Nobody has called me about playing James Bond, so I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen." O'Brien then himself joked that he's constantly being bothered to play Bond, to which Hunnam replies, "If you decide not to do it, you could just throw your old pal Charlie's name in the hat." A number of actors, including Jamie Bell, Tom Hiddleston, Idris Elba, and Tom Hardy, have been rumored to be taking on the role of James Bond after current star Daniel Craig mentioned in 2015 that he would rather slash his wrist than to make a 007 film. Craig changed his tune, however, in October 2016, saying, "Boo-hoo, it's a good gig, I enjoy it." Hunnam can now be seen in King Arthur, Legend of the Sword, which arrived in theaters Friday. Recently, the 37-year-old shared his dream to one day direct. NBC Universal has released a teaser for its eagerly awaited U.S. debut of the short film Red-Nosed Day Actually on May 25th. The sequel to the star-studded 2003 film Love Actually offers an update on where the characters from the beloved British romantic comedy are now. Seen in Thursday's teaser are Hugh Grant's dancing Prime Minister David, Colin Firth's turtleneck-wearing writer Jamie, and Liam Neeson's caring stepfather Daniel and his now-adult son Sam, played by Thomas Sangster. Also spotted in the clip are Unrequited Love Juliet, played by Keira Knightley, and Mark, played by Andrew Lincoln, who once again communicates silently through facial gestures and notes scrawled on poster boards. Red-Nosed Day Actually will air as part of NBC's Red-Nosed Day Telethon to raise money in an effort to eradicate childhood poverty. The film was previously screened in March during the British edition of the fundraiser. Starz is bringing its fantasy drama American Gods back for Season 2. The cable network sent a message posted on social media Thursday. "The war is far from over. American Gods have been renewed for a second season." Based on Neil Gaiman's novel, the show follows the conflicts between old and new gods. The series ensemble includes Ricky Whittle, Sir Ian McShane, Emily Browning, Paula Schreiber, Yeti Badaki, Bruce Langley, Crispin Glover, Orlando Jones, Gillian Anderson, Kristen Chenoweth, Jonathan Tucker, and Cloris Leachman. ABC says it has ordered its 5th and 6th season of the 1980s set sitcom The Goldbergs. The show's Twitter account said Thursday, "This news deserves a round of applause. Hashtag The Goldbergs will return for 2 more seasons." The series synopsis reads, "Before they were parenting blogs, trophies for showing up, and peanut allergies, there was a simpler time called the 80s. For geeky 11-year-old Adam, these were his wonder years, and he faced them armed with a video camera to capture all the crazy. The Goldbergs are just a loving family like any other, just with a lot more yelling." The comedy stars Wendy McLennan-Covey, Jeff Garlin, Sean Gibbroni, Tom Gentile, Haley Orientia, George Siegel, and AJ Machaka. The first official teaser trailer for the upcoming revival of the NBC sitcom Will and Grace hints at a musical episode. A 15-second video shared to the official Will and Grace Twitter account on Friday features behind-the-scenes footage of Eric McCormick, Megan Mullany, Deborah Messing, and Sean Hayes on set and promised a full trailer on Monday. The tweet reads, "Something special is coming Monday. We're so excited we can't even think straight." The brief footage merely shows the cast sharing a laugh between takes, but one small detail may hint at a theme for one of the 12 planned episodes. The clipboard shown in the clip features the words Will and Grace Musical, which may indicate that the revival will feature a musical episode. NBC announced a limited revival in January, which will feature McCormick, Mullany, Messing, and Hayes reprising their original roles, as well as maintaining director James Burrows, who directed every episode in the series' original 8 seasons. An official poster for the new season, released in May, suggests that the series might return in the fall. Jason Bateman says he has signed on to appear in the 5th season of his quirky comedy Arrested Development. The actor tweeted Friday, "Look very probable. I'm going to put some miles on the stair car this summer. Just officially signed on to more Arrested Development." Co-starring Portia de la Rossi, Will Arnett, Michael Cera, Aaliyah Shawkat, Tony Hale, David Crouch, Jeffrey Tambor, and Jessica Walter. The show about a wealthy, dysfunctional family ran for 3 seasons on Fox from 2003 to 2006, and a 15-episode 4th season debuted on Netflix in 2013. Netflix has not yet confirmed the show's renewal for a 5th season. Days after the co-creator of Timeless revealed NBC had canceled his freshman drama, the network announced it has renewed it. The show's Twitter account said Saturday, "We're coming back for more. #Timeless returns for Season 2 on NBC." The program's co-creator Sean Ryan confirmed it's true. NBC heard from the fans, went back in time and changed history. #Timeless is getting a Season 2. #Timeless resuscitated. The sci-fi program co-creator had said. The show's cast, Abigail Spencer, stars as a college history professor who travels into the past alongside a soldier, played by Matt Lantner, and an engineer, played by Malcolm Barrett, to track a master criminal, played by Goran Vinsnik, who has stolen a time machine. Co-creator Eric Kripple said Wednesday that he and the Timeless family were surprised and upset to learn the show had been canceled. Fox says it has renewed its horror drama The Exorcist for a 2nd season. A Facebook post was declared Friday, "Our heads are spinning. The Exorcist is returning for Season 2. The cable network did not reveal the sophomore season's casting or air date. Season 1 of the terrifying TV show stars Gina Davis as the adult version of Regan McNeil, the demon-possessed girl Linda Blair portrayed in the classic 1973 film The Exorcist. Alan Ruck portrays Henry Rance, the husband of Regan, who has since changed her name to Angela, while Hannah Kosolak and Brianna Howley play the couple's daughters Casey and Catherine. When Casey begins exhibiting violent, bizarre behaviors, Catholic priests played by Alfonso Herrera and Ben Daniels were called upon to help drive out the evil spirits inhabiting her. Herrera said in his own Twitter post, "Pura felicidad, thank you for all the congregation for support, pure joy and happiness. Can't wait to see Father Marcus at Ben Daniels." It's unclear whether Season 2 will prominently feature the Rance family or follow the clerics of another supernatural mission. So Kosolka tweeted the words, "current mood," which was followed by 3 purple devil emojis in response to a fan's announcement of the renewal. Howie chimed in by saying they were compelled, proud to announce at The Exorcist Fox will be coming at you for Season 2. Stay tuned. #Exorcist Congregation. CBS has ordered additional seasons of its detective drama Elementary and reality series The Amazing Race for the 2017-2018 television year. This means that the network will be bringing back the shows for 6th and 30th season respectively. The Hollywood Reporter says that the series' fates were unclear until this weekend, since neither was among the early renewals CBS announced in March. TVGuide.com says the future of the network shows Code Black, Criminal Minds, Beyond Borders, Undercover Boss, Training Day, and The Odd Couple have not yet been disclosed. CBS has canceled its sitcom Two Broke Girls after 6 seasons. The Hollywood Reporter announced the show's demise Friday. Stars Kat Dennings and Beth Beers also posted a message on Twitter confirming the news. The pair said in a joint statement, "We've had a wonderful 6 seasons as Max and Caroline, and we thank all of you for watching and enjoying it along with us. We are so proud of our time on Two Broke Girls, and of all the things this experience has given us, the most treasure is our lifelong friendship." AMC says it's renewed its Pierce Brosnan lead western The Sun for a 10-episode 2nd season to air in 2018. The Texas-set drama follows members of a ranching and oil family. It is based on Philip Meyer's novel of the same name. Charlie Collier, the president of AMC, Sundance TV, and AMC Studios, said in a statement Friday, "The Sun proudly continues our Western traditions at AMC, including Broken Trails, Hell on Wheels, and decades of films from The Duke, Clint Eastwood, and so many more. We're so pleased to add to that list another season of our original multi-generational drama from Philip Meyer, Kevin Murphy, and a remarkable cast led by the incomparable Pierce Brownson. It's our long-standing mission to super serve Western fans on weekends, and we look forward to continue this epic next year. Welcome home, son." Mayer, who serves as the show's co-creator and executive producer, added, "I couldn't be more excited to continue sharing this story with our viewers. Thank you to our wonderful cast and crew, as well as AMC and Sonar, for allowing us to continue this journey." Bronson remarked, "I'm over the moon happy to be bought in the saddle of Colonel Eli McAuliffe for Season 2 of The Sun, to stand shoulder to shoulder alongside our incredible cast of actors, writers, directors, and our amazing crew at the heart of Austin, Texas. And above all else, to our ever-growing fan base, I extend my heartfelt thanks for your support." Season 1 is airing on the cable network as we speak. Once Upon a Time has been renewed for a 7th season, but longtime cast member Emile de Raven will not be appearing as her character Belle in it. The actress wrote on an Instagram post Friday, "Dear hashtag Oncers, I want to tell you guys myself, but it seems the news was already released. I won't be returning to hashtag Once Upon a Time for Season 7. While I would have loved to continue exploring Belle's journey, the show has decided to move in a creative direction. Differently. Massive thank you to all the fans for your incredible love and support towards me and this character over the past 6 years. It's been an honor and a privilege to bring Belle to life. Congrats to Adam and Eddie and the returning cast and crew. I wish you all a wonderful 7th season." Also not returning next season are Josh Dallas, Jennifer Goldwyn, Jared S. Gilmore, Jennifer Morrison, and Rebecca Matter, Deadline.com said. Season 7 will focus on characters played by Lana Parrilla, Robert Carlyle, and Colin O'Donoghue, as well as OUAT newcomer Andrew J. West. USA Network says it has ordered the series Unsolved: The Murders of Tupac and the Notorious B.I.G. The show from Universal Cable Productions is to premiere in early 2018. Starring newcomers Mark Rose and Wavy Jones as the titular music icons. The series will, quote, chronicle the dual police investigations into the controversial murders of two of rap industry's most legendary players, Tupac Shakur and Christopher Wallace, the Notorious B.I.G., the cable network said in a press release. The show's ensemble will also include Jamie McShane, Brent Sexton, Josh Duhamel, Jimmy Simpson, and Bokeem Woodbine. Rounding up the cast will be Luke James, Aisha Hines, and Latoya Luckett. Kyle Long, is to serve as the executive producer, creator, and writer of the series. Anthony Hemingway will direct the pilot episode and will work as executive producer alongside Mark Taylor through their Hemingway-Taylor production company. Fox says it is planning to stage a live production of A Christmas Story the musical in December. Mark Platt is producing the 3-hour program, which is based on the classic 1983 holiday movie A Christmas Story. No casting has been announced yet. Benji Pasek and Justin Paul scored the musical and will compose several new songs for the television event, with Jonathan Tollins and Robert Carey adapting the book. Dave Madden, the president of entertainment for Fox Broadcast Company, said in a statement, Christmas Story is one of the most beloved Hollywood films of all time. Audiences have made it a yearly ritual to re-watching it, and we're so thrilled to have Mark leading the charge in bringing the musical version of that film to television. The extraordinary gifts, Pasek and Paul, were instrumental in transposing the movie to the stage. We believe the transition to the live television event will be just as entertaining for viewers. Mike Darno, the president of Warner Bros. Unscripted and Alternative Television, says, I can't believe how incredibly lucky we are to have Mark Platt producing this iconic Christmas classic. Mark is the definite voice in this genre, and is amazing to have this caliber of talent leading what is sure to be a new standard in live musical events. Christmas Story the musical was nominated for 3 Tony Awards, including Best Musical, Best Original Score, and Best Book of a Musical. The original Broadway production opened November 19, 2012. In a related story, Fox says it is planned to air a live production of the Tony Award and Pulitzer Prize winning musical Rent. Mark Platt, alongside the estate of writer and composer Jonathan Larson, will executive produce the event. No casting, director, or air date have been announced yet. The reimagining of Puccini's opera La Boheme is set in 1980s New York City and follows a group of struggling artists. Dana Walden and Gary Newman, the chairman and chief executive officers of Fox Television Group, said in a joint statement Friday, "We're so honored to be partnering with the estate of the brilliant Jonathan Larson and producer Mark Platt on one of the great musicals of all time. The title is so iconic, the music is so beloved, and the themes are as meaningful today as they were the show that first premiered on Broadway. With Mark overseeing the project, we are sure it will have a profound impact on the legions of fans who know and love this music." Julie and Al Larson says Rent was Jonathan's dream of sharing the theater and the passion he had for it with the whole new generation. None of us could have imagined the massive impact that the messages and themes in Rent would have on the theater, communities, or the world, except for Jonathan. We are absolutely thrilled to be continuing Jonathan's legacy and the still relevant themes of the show in this way. Larson died unexpectedly of an aortic aneurysm on January 25, 1996, 10 days before his 36th birthday. After a brief off-Broadway run, his show went on to play on Broadway from April 29, 1996 to December 7, 2008, and the original Broadway cast included Anthony Rapp, Idina Menzel, Taye Diggs, Anna Pascal, Daphne Rubin Vega, Wilson Germain Heredia, and Jesse L. Martin. Melissa McCarthy was seen dressed up as White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer Friday, driving down the streets of New York City as part of a sketch for Saturday Night Live. In video taken by fans and bystanders, McCarthy was seen zooming down a New York City 58th Street on a motorized podium. As she begins to lose patience with traffic, the comedian then starts to yell, "Come on, come on," as she waves at drivers to move out of her way. The sketch presumably aired during McCarthy's upcoming appearance on SNL this weekend, where she hosted the comedy series for the 5th time. The appearance brought her into the 5 Times Club, which includes the likes of Tom Hanks, Justin Timberlake, Drew Barrymore, Chevy Chase, John Goodman, and more. Model and social media sensation Paris Jackson has written on Instagram essay regarding her feelings on nudity. Friday's post accompanied a black and white photo of Jackson wearing very little clothing and sitting on an outside deck with mountains in the distance. She is seen from the side and appears to be smoking a cigarette. The 19-year-old starlet explained, "I'll say it again for those questioning what I stand for and how I express myself. Nudity started as a movement for going back to nature, expressing freedom, being healthier, and was even called a philosophy. Being naked is part of what makes us human." She also added, "For me, it helps me feel more confident to Mama Gaia. I'm usually naked when I'm in the garden. It's actually a beautiful thing, and you don't have to make it sexual the way many Hollywood stars and the media do. Not only is your body a temple, and should be worshipped as so, but also part of feminism is being able to express yourself in your own way, whether it's being conservative and wearing lots of clothes or showing yourself. There's different ways of absorbing Mother Earth's energy. My favorites are earthing, which is absorbing the Earth's vibrations from contact between the soil and bare feet, as well as letting your naked skin absorb the rays of the sun. The human body is a beautiful thing, and no matter what flaws you have, whether it has to be scars or extra weight or stretch marks, freckles, whatever, it is beautiful, and you should express yourself however you feel comfortable. If this makes some of you upset, I completely understand, and I'll encourage you to maybe no longer follow me. But I cannot apologize for this in any way. It is who I am, and I refuse to shy away and keep my beliefs as a secret. Everyone has an opinion, and everyone has their beliefs." Jim Parsons, the star of the CBS comedy The Big Bang Theory, married longtime partner Todd Spivak on Saturday night at the Rainbow Room in New York City, as publicists confirmed. The couple celebrated their 14th anniversary in November, with Parsons saying on Instagram, "I met this guy 14 years ago, and it was the best thing that could ever happen to me, no contest." Julian Roscoe, his representative, confirmed the wedding to the New York Post and USA Today. Parsons came out as gay in 2012, New York Times profile, and said he was in a 10-year relationship and told Ellen DeGeneres in 2014 he was in no hurry to tie the knot. He said during an interview last year with James Lipton on Inside the Actor Studio that coming out was a wonderful gift. Parsons said, "I never had a coming out piece, I just didn't mention it. I took Todd with me to events, and then finally one day while working on Harvey, I did a piece with Patrick Healy of the New York Times, and he just point blank asked, was working on the normal heart, meaning to you as a gay man?" And I was like, well, yeah. And what a wonderful, I can't tell you what a wonderful thing that was. What a gift he gave me with one question. It was suddenly out of there and official. Ironically, Thursday's season 10 finale of The Big Bang Theory featured a marriage proposal from Parsons' character Sheldon to Maya Balak's character Amy. Parsons has won 4 Emmy Awards for his portrayal of Sheldon. Singing a song written by his sister, Portugal's Salvador Sobral won the Eurovision 2017 title, Best Singing Performance for 42 countries in the world's largest vocal competition. The winning song was entitled Amar Pelos Dios, or For the Both of Us. Sobral's ballad gave Portugal its first win in the 61-year-old competition. Afterwards, Sobral said he was heartened his song was the winner over more upbeat Europop offerings. He said, "We live in a world of fast food music. This is a victory for music. Music isn't fireworks. Music is feeling." The Eurovision competition brought performers from 42 nations, mostly across Europe, to compete in a nationalist singing competition that drew last year an estimated 204 million viewers across the continent and the world. It was broadcast by members of the European Broadcast Company. Singers regularly offer lush, theatrical, and sometimes bizarre performances of original music. Songs can be sung in any language and must be no longer than 3 minutes. The winner is determined by a combination of viewers online and then text message votes and score awards by a panel of judges. As in tradition, the previous winner played host the following year. Rock legend Paul McCartney has confirmed he will appear in the next Pirates of the Caribbean adventure. McCartney tweeted Pirates Life Saturday along with the skull and crossbones emoji, as well as a poster showing McCartney dressed as a buccaneer and the words Paul McCartney, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales, May 26. The former Beatle is not the first music star to appear in Johnny Depp's Pirates franchise. Keith Richards of the Rolling Stone fame also had cameos in 2 previous installments. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is the #1 movie in North America for a second weekend, earning an additional $63 million in receipts. BoxOfficeMojo.com announced Sunday. Coming in at number 2 is Snatch with $17.5 million, followed by King Arthur Legend of the Sword at number 3 with $14.7 million, The Fate of the Furious at number 4 with $5.3 million, and The Boss Baby at number 5 with $4.6 million. Rounding up the top tier are Beauty and the Beast at number 6 with $3.9 million, How to Be a Latin Lover, number 7 with $3.8 million. Lowriders at number 8 with $2.4 million. The Circle at number 9 with $1.7 million. And Bahubali 2, The Conclusion, at number 10 with $1.6 million. And as your entertainment report for Monday, May 15th, 2017, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Answer Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.